we're going to do another part 2 of this video because I'm still learning. So we are now putting our pork chops on the grill. It's outside, but I wanted to show you, don't they look yummy? So with the smoker, if you guys could see, I'm not sure, but underneath there, so how the smoker kind of works is there's a nice flame underneath there. I better close this so we get it nice and warm. So I've got my temperature thermometer there at 63. We're going to cook them to 145, and I'm going to leave these out on the grill and go inside. It's cold. So something we want to know about different types of cooking. So grills like that, it's actually a combination cooking. So we have the heating element, which I tried to show you guys, which was the fire underneath. So if we have, going back to our little chart here, the fire or flame is a type of radiation cooking. So kind of interesting that grilling actually is considered a radiation cooking, but it's also conduction cooking because the metal is being heated by that flame, and then the pork chops are being heated by that metal. So kind of interesting. If you missed the first video, here is a little diagram of all of my pork chop facts, if you will. So we're making pork chops for dinner. It's a lean protein, so you can see it's protein 7 grams, fat 2 grams, 45 calories, cooking to 145, some different religions that do not allow pork, and high in thiamine, so you see my little thiamine guy, and some little facts about loop diuretics, depleting thiamine, and Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome being thiamine deficiency. So here's my lean pork chops, and we are going to come back when they are done. All right, so while we're waiting for our pork chops to cook, a few things we can kind of point out. Pork in the refrigerator here, and also beef, typically about 3 to 5 days in the fridge, 5 max for your pork. Get out of that bright light. There we go. So the type of method that we are using, or production system we are using here in the house, is going to be conventional, right? So I have a little house over here for conventional. So typically with conventional methods or conventional systems, everything's made in-house or on-site. So you might have products that are more homemade, fresher, hopefully. And then we already talked about it's immediate on-site. So you're going to cook it and then serve it. And then also you get more freezer space. So we don't have a whole bunch of like prepackaged food or anything like that. We're having fresh produce. We're gonna cook it and serve it, and we're not having to store a whole bunch of stuff in the freezer. But the downsides to conventional, it is, sorry, I'm backwards. There it is, lots of hard work. So we might have increased labor cost with conventional. Conventional is what we see mostly in most hospitals. We do see this. And then we have those lunch rush, dinner rush, and then what are employees doing in between those rushes to kind of maximize our labor. So that's kind of the one drawback, or the biggest drawback, I should say, to conventional. And then we can talk about the popularity versus profit. So I like to draw this little square. I'm going to say my pork chops are highly popular. That's the plow horse. But not so profitable. Our meats and fish and stuff tend to be a little bit more costly. So very popular, but maybe not as profitable with the plow horse. We have the dog, which is kind of think of like you're getting sent to the doghouse. So not popular, not profitable. Star, exact opposite. That's what we want. Highly popular, very profitable. So maybe we promote that item on the menu. And then we have a puzzle where we're making good money on it, but not a lot of people like it. So how can we sell more of that or make it more popular, or do we need to kind of rethink that item on the menu? So that's what I got, and hopefully pork chops are going to be ready. All right, and the finished product. We've got a nice little pork chop there from the smoker, some carrots, some salad, and that is dinner.